Hey, how's it going? Reece here. I'm back with another video. Today what I want to be going over is a really common objection when we're speaking to agency prospects, which is essentially how to actually sell your agency services to clients who have previously been burned. Now, this is something that I wanted to speak about because I hear a lot of people actually struggling with it. It is something that I have had before on previous calls. To be honest, I don't really get it too much anymore, but it is something that I have had a few times. So I thought what I would do, look, it's Tuesday, 8:30. I'm super tired, but I wanted to get this video up for you. So I'm just going to go ahead, speak about this. You can see the notes that I've got here on the screen already, but I'd really encourage you just to watch the video because I'm going to go into way more detail. The notes are just something for me, just to kind of keep me going. So most importantly, this thing about clients kind of being burnt or prospects being burnt in the past is something that is becoming increasingly more common because really at this, like if we take it back to when I first started the agency stuff in about 2017, really agencies weren't too common. Like, of course, there were people here pitching their services to businesses, but it was really around the 2017 time that Tai Lopez came out with his course, sold it to a couple 100,000 people. No exaggeration, there's a lot of people in Tai's program. And he was just one guy, and he kind of kicked off this wave of breeding agencies, copy and paste agencies. This is the reason that I don't like courses. No disrespect to Tai, no disrespect to anybody that followed his footsteps in creating a online course for agencies. I do mentorship. It's a little bit different, but let's just go on this concept right now. People go, they will take a course. The way that most people sell the course is saying, hey, we're going to help you make loads of money by not really doing any work. They will tell them a little bit. Usually they're like, if you've been in courses, you will see that there's nothing about actually how to have an incredible service fulfillment, which is something I speak very highly about. It's incredibly important to actually make sure that we have incredible fulfillment contractors on board. But to be honest, it's something that a lot of courses don't talk about. And what this leads to is agencies offering something that they genuinely can't actually provide the result for just because the person in the course told them to. And what happens is a lot of agency owners they start their agency because their coach told them it's going to be easy. Their coach told them how to get clients, but they never actually told them how to get results. They never actually told them how to get incredible fulfillment contract on board, and actually make sure that you could guarantee the success to your clients. So what this leads to is a lot of people in the past, a lot of brands, a lot of businesses. By the way, this is something that happens both for lead gen, it happens for e-com, it happens really for every field now because it's just been infiltrated with a bunch of really bad agencies who just don't know what they're doing. By the way, if you're watching this video now and your mindset is just get the client, just get the money on board, you really need to cut that out because that's not the focus here. The focus should be growing other people's businesses, actually helping the clients. And you should actually want to do that. Like for me, I absolutely love getting on calls with my coaching students. That's why they do so well, because I'm really passionate and truly passionate about coaching, truly passionate about teaching. And that is why they get such incredible results, because I actually enjoy what I'm doing. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, or if you don't have an incredible fulfillment contractor on board, quite frankly, you're not going to get the results and you're not going to actually be able to provide the result that you're offering. But anyway, let me go straight into actually how you can sell this, how you can turn around the objection or the rejection and just end up closing the client. So first things first, when you're actually on the sales call, directly ask them if they have worked with an agency before. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say 8 to 9 times out of 10, they're going to say yes. If they say no, they might not even be qualified because it's likely their brand is new. Obviously, there are exceptions there. But usually, what I'm trying to say is usually if there's a brand that's been around for a while, they've usually worked with an agency before. So what you want to do is just kind of ask them, what did they like about the experience and what did they not like? Generally, they will tell you something like, oh, well, we didn't actually get our investment back, or we didn't make any money due to a poor quality of leads. Or maybe they just say, you know what, we had really, really poor communication. That's something they didn't like. Or maybe they say something good, and maybe they say that one of the things they did like was the reporting that they were receiving, or something along that lines. And what you want to do is you want to take these two things, you want to take the good, you want to take the bad, and you want to actually use that information later on the sales call. Now, if they say that they didn't like something that you know that you're not doing very well yourself, then obviously that's something that you know that you're going to need to improve on here. But if they say, look, we didn't get a good lead quality and that's why they didn't enjoy it, what you've got to bear in mind is that all of these little negative things, whatever they say here, are really the big problems. And these negative bits just become a reference, a bad reference point for the future. And essentially what they're going to do is that they're going to attach the issue to agencies as a whole. They won't necessarily say this agency provided poor leads. They're going to look at agencies in a whole. They're going to say agencies as a whole can't deliver on what they offer, can't deliver on what they promise. Or they will go ahead and say, you know what, Facebook ads don't work. Facebook ads is what we were doing before. We tried it, doesn't work for us. Now, we both know that that's not the case. We both know that it's not the service that matters, it's the process that matters. It's the process of how we're actually offering that service and how we're fulfilling it. And it's our job to go ahead and communicate that. So for example, if they go ahead and they say, hey, we got really, really bad lead quality and that was the problem. What you need to do there is actually cycle back to that and show how your lead qualification system is different and why yours is better and why they're not going to have the same issue when they work with you. At the end of the day, if you can look at all of the issues that they had before, all of the things that made that engagement bad and something that they maybe regret is a strong word, but you get the point. Maybe it's something, if you find all of the reasons that they look back and they say, you know what, this is why I didn't enjoy working with the previous agency. If you're able to find all of those negative things and turn it around, what you're going to do is frame yourself in the best positive light as possible. Again, we want to make sure that we're keeping truthful here. We want to make sure that we are actually able to deliver on the results that we're promising. And that brings me on to my second point that I want to mention here, which is increasing the perceived likelihood of success. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I don't actually get this objection or rebuttal or whatever you want to call it too much. And I truly believe that the reason for that is because of the content that I'm currently posting for my agency. Now, what happens is people see the website, they see the fact that we actually have a proper team, they see the case studies that's on the website, they see the content that I've got on my social media, and they're going to say, you know what, this agency truly knows what they're talking about. They're going to look at me as an expert authority figure in the niche. They're going to look, or the industry, or whatever it may be, they're going to look at the agency as a whole, and they're going to say, these guys actually know what they're doing. These guys actually want to help us out. And because of the way that we do our outreach, they're going to feel like we truly handpicked them and chose them for their business. They're gonna truly believe that we came to them because we truly believe that we can help them as an individual or an individual business, as opposed to we just blasted out a load of emails just so we can get some money in the door. So what you want to do is increase this perceived likelihood of success. And as I said, this is one of the ways that we do this actually by utilizing content in which you can show your prospects that you truly know what you're talking about, that you're an expert or authority figure within your niche. Now, if they truly believe that they will be successful with your service, they will immediately sign up because they will feel stupid to ignore an opportunity for them to reach their desired outcome. At the end of the day, all sales is coming to someone and say, you've got a problem, I've got a solution, or there's somewhere that you are right now that you don't want to be at. There's a desired place that you do want to be at. I'm the vehicle to get you there. And all you have to do is find out their problem, provide them that solution, and then prove to them and show you why you are the best option to actually help them get there. If you're able to do that, you're going to close more deals. You're going to have more clients actually signing up, paying in full. One of the things that I recommend people do, even if they do retainers, is just like get the first 90 days paid in full in one day. Some people think it's a crazy concept, but it's really easy to do once they know that they're signing up for something really good. Get that money in the door. Get an incredible fulfillment contractor if you don't have already. So if you do Facebook ads, get an incredible media buyer. If you do email marketing, get an incredible copywriter or a graphic designer, for example. Make sure that you have all of these set up. Make sure that you have a world-class team. You have a world-class processes, a world-class system for the entire of the service fulfillment and service delivery. Now, if you're watching this video and saying, Reece, it sounds great that you're telling me to get a great media buyer, but it's really difficult to do so. But what I'm going to encourage you to do is just send me a message or comment down below. I have a free 40-minute training video that goes over hiring a beast media buyer. I'll be more than happy to send that across to you. Now, if you are somebody that's looking for a little bit more personal one-on-one support, then again, just comment down below one-on-one or reach out to me. Just send me a message. Say the same thing. Just say one-on-one or say mentorship, and I'll send you a message back. I'll talk to you a little bit, see what your current situation is what your current situation is. And if I feel like I can help you scale your agency, then I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit more about my one-on-one mentorship program and see how we may be able to work together to scale your agency, automate your processes, and hire an incredible service fulfillment team. So if that sounds good, comment down below. If you have any other questions following this video, again, just comment down below. Let me know how you found the video. Let me know if you have any questions, you need any support. Always here, happy to help you out. Hope you found this video valuable. Again, if you have any questions, let me know about down below. But aside from that, I'll see you again in the next video.